YouTube. I just thought I'd come and release Purge. Been doing this thing here we call life. And I am here to tell you the struggle is real. Yes, I said struggle. Because it ain't nothing like dealing with the devil in rare form. It ain't nothing like it. And a lot of people think it's a joke. They come on here online, social media, all this technology we have to reach out and connect to each other. You know, we turn into seasons, spring turning into summer real soon here. And I have understood society to have added a new season to the four that we already know of Mother Nature producing for us. We got winter, summer, fall, spring, and we got hating season. We got the season of hateration. And I'm just really at my limit with motherfucking haters. It's hating season, y'all. And what's so ironic about it is that I'm learning more and more that it's not what you have that make people hate. It's what you do and who you are. See, Western culture and the Caucasian mindset has programmed many of us to believe that the more materialism you have access to further elevates your character, somehow defines you as a positive entity or force. And we all see that. Looking at Capitol Hill. Look who's in charge up there. Now they got the devil incarnate sitting in the hot seat on high. And that is America's number one hater. You know? So it's not really what you got that make you who you are. It's what you do, how you get down, how you grind, how you hustle, how you produce, how you add to and not take away from. You don't have to have anything in your pockets or your bank account to have a soul. And if you got a price on that, then you ain't shit. I'm sorry. I'm just here to tell you. Call me what you want. Say what you like. But the truth is the truth, no matter how you slice it. If it massage you or if it draw blood, the truth is the truth. And everybody know me. I like my food alive, bloody, and still wiggling. I don't mind a challenge. I don't mind getting my hands dirty and rolling up my sleeves and really moving something to those that really mean something to me. See, don't nobody else really matter at the end of the day but these people that I share these four walls with. And whether I got a whole lot of zeros at the end of my paycheck in my bank account or not, I'd rather know whose I am and what principles I stand on, as opposed to not being able to sleep at night knowing that I have and someone else does not have. You understand me? So I'm just here to talk about hating season real quick. Because what goes around comes around. you know, and when people talk, you know, it hits the street and shit gets back, you know, shit gets back. I've been absent for a little minute because again, I've been living life doing real shit, taking care of real business, facing real life issues. All right. And in doing so, in this hustle, in this grind, in this struggle, sometimes you have some victories, sometimes you take a few L's. And when you have to reevaluate your situation and start doing things differently to garner different results, you really don't have time to hate on nobody because your drive is so strong, your focus is so pointed. Anything around you is secondary when you have your crosshairs on a particular goal, a particular outcome. But I see, you know, no matter how long I'm absent, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what I'm saying, no matter who I'm networking with, even if it's been a span of a year or more in between the time I've last been in contact with certain entities, I see and I hear and I feel more so than anything else, I feel the hateration. And my only question is, can I live? Can I do me? Whether it's good or bad or in between, can I motherfucking live? Can I have the right to quiet enjoyment of my life, whether it is up to standard of other motherfucking onlookers or not? Can I live? Can I have my peace? Can I move on with grace and dignity away from that toxic energy in which people seem to feel like they just can't let go of? They addicted to this shit. Can I live? I don't know what the fuck it is with these YouTube niggas and social media attention whoring motherfuckers. Why they cannot stop trying to summons my energy. You know, it seems like every couple of months, every season, winter, spring, summer, fall, now we got a new one we looking at, hating season. Every fucking season is some side-winding, fork-tongued, bitch-ass nigga who can't leave well enough alone and let go. It's just, it's beyond pathetic and nauseating. I'm doing me, you know? And it's niggas who like to play the victim whenever they backed into the corner with their own toxic visceral. When you flip the script and put it right back on the source of the toxic energy, then they want to scream like a bitch. You know, and I'm the queen of indirect directness. So if it don't apply, let it fly. And that's just how really insignificant it is to me. I don't have to name drop. I'm just going to talk about the behavior. And those that it touches, then maybe it will resonate and you need to do what you need to do to move the fuck around and let me goddamn live. You know, let me motherfucking live, because I can do with or without attention from strangers. That don't matter to me. Okay? None of the shit that how these motherfuckers get down here on social media nowadays don't move me. You know, and all I have to do is come back from time to time and take a peekaboo at what I see, the same cycle of circular time wasting bullshit and hot air flying around out here in these social media streets. You feel me? So, hating season. is on the horizon. And it ain't just coming my way. I know I'm not the only one, and definitely not the first one, won't be the last one to endure this type of fuckery. But I know what I know, and I know it's one pathetic, miserable, lonesome, empty, barren type of motherfucker who cannot keep my goddamn name out they fucking mouth to save their life. I think even once I transition over, this nigga will still find a way to summons and try to stir up energy from me, from my goddamn grave. Good luck, because they gonna fucking cremate my ass, okay? So good luck fucking with me from the other side, alright? I don't know. Maybe these motherfuckers is, just bored. That's what I feel. That's what I'm sensing. Boredom. You don't have shit else better to do than try to lump me into some other shit with the man sitting next to the fucking man and the woman, and just hurl my name up into the middle of some bullshit that I don't know nothing about, nor do I give a fuck or care to be entangled with. So this is a blanket broadcast to whoever got a problem with my motherfucking silence, because that's all really you gonna get until I decide I want to release energy or share any portion of my being, my entity, my chi with fucking e-predators and stalkers and shit on social media. I don't have to fucking be here. And again, I say, even in my absence, motherfuckers seem to goddamn miss me, yet claim that I ain't shit. So the people that feel like I ain't shit, I don't understand why you can't just make my name taste like shit in your mouth and leave me the fuck up out your dysfunctional, distorted bullshit. Just leave me out the shit, okay? Let me live. Because no matter what happens and no matter what goes down, nobody can take away from me what they didn't give me. Nobody can define who I am and what I'm about, but the experiences this journey has created within me to produce who I am now and who I'm growing into. These hating ass niggas, they feel like they entitled to just impose and violate my fucking right to consent to co-sign this bullshit that's going on. And I see it only take it don't take much, And goddamn it, I'm starting to realize just how fucking powerful I must be to some of these motherfuckers, because it don't matter if I stay gone 5 minutes or 5 years, it's gonna be a select few motherfuckers that just have a memory recall or a flashback of me, and then there you go. You got wet dreams and motherfuckers hollering my name like they got fucking Tourette's and shit. So, hating season is real, y'all. It's real. But I want to know, like, what's the payout? I want to know what's the payout to be a motherfucking hater and to be known on every social media outlet to be a snake, to be a fork-tongued, lion-ass, shit-stirring snake. I just want to know what the payout is. Because I must be missing something, because to me, it would be very difficult for me to sleep at night knowing that so many people that I don't know, I'm not acquainted with, have never been introduced to, so many people really just want to make sure I disappear permanently. I don't know if I can sleep at night knowing that. And then some people are just so twisted they don't give a fuck. And that's even more dangerous and foolish when you have no fucks to give about your own goddamn life. That speaks more to the toxic individual who's a goddamn hater. It speaks more about your character than anybody that you can hate on. I just want to know what the payout is for trying to shit on somebody else, or after you have attempted to shit on somebody and the shit backfire. What's the end game of rehashing shit that just is completely irrelevant fuckery? What's the payout? That's all I want to know. So, hateration season, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. You know, people don't give a fuck about the fact that you do shit. You get shit done. They care that it's you doing it. You're accomplishing something, and it's what you're doing. And the fact that it's you doing it. And they sit and compare notes and create phantom issues and fantasies in the back of their mind of how they would replay the scenario if they had a chance to push rewind or repeat. See, I don't go based on what people say, not even what they do anymore. It's how they make me motherfucking feel. And when you make me feel uncomfortable and uneasy, and I see Lucifer in your filthy ass aura, then I got my eye on you. I got all three of them on you. And just because you take my silence or my meekness or my quiet demeanor as being slow, you got a whole nother thing coming. That's why the shit backfired back on you the first time around. And then you met your motherfucking match and somebody tried to drag you and drive you to blow your motherfucking brains in. And I wish they had succeeded, but you know what the elders say, you shouldn't wish nobody's life to end. But God damn it, if you don't respect your own, why should anybody else respect it? And it's a blessing to have somebody have mercy on your fucking pitiful life, because that shows that that person with the mercy got a goddamn soul, unlike you. I just don't get it. I would love to know what these niggas get out of invoking hating season. Can we just enjoy spring and let it evolve into summer without all the fucking hating? Maybe I should open up for you know, just a session with the queen. Just, you know, get it off your chest. What's your matter? You need to come holler at me? You miss me, nigga? You having some regrets? That little guilty? Did you develop a guilty fucking conscience in the last 2-3 years? That little tap on the ass that I gave you wasn't enough to keep your motherfucking mouth shut? I don't know. I don't get it. You know, it's twisted. Hating season. You know, that's a disturbed individual who has to dredge up antiquated shit because they so fucking miserable and bored. They don't have nothing else better to do than fuck with people that they claim ain't shit. That's a bored motherfucker there. bored. And again, I say, can I live? God damn it, can I live? Can I live? Why do you have to cross the street and go up the block and around the corner down by Ray Ray and them house fucking with me? Why? You know, and I'm never getting an explanation or justifiable understanding of it, because there is none. You can't make sense out of motherfucking nonsense. It's not popular. It's not dysfunctional enough. Trying to be sensible and practical and logical. But Leviathan is live and real, and I bet you now, everybody that had something to say about me talking on jealousy and Leviathan and envy, I bet y'all motherfuckers see it now better than you have ever seen it before. But that's not mainstream, so we can't discuss truth being the nature of the beast. Our Father who art in heaven. Oh, where can you donate? You can click that blue donate button on my channel page. Or if it's easier for you, I'll put it right here in the chat. How are you, our Father who art in heaven? Welcome in. That's the PayPal. But all I'm saying is, can I live, goddamn? Just let me do motherfucking me, whether it's good, bad, or in between. It ain't nobody to gauge my progress on this journey but the one who created it for me. And don't none of these niggas on these YouTube streets got that kind of fucking juice. So it is what it is. You know, when you can deal with being targeted, harassed, stalked, followed, threatened by some Confederate cross-burning ass racists, when you can take on local government in a rural, backwoods, KKK-infested community, when you can endure being pinpointed and stereotyped every fucking time you step out the fucking door. See, it's much different in the city. It's much different in the big town. Okay? And if you don't got no fucking stomach, you need to keep your ass right the fuck where you are. Because see, people in where I come from in Tri-City, they even the racists know their own goddamn lane. Because they might get their ass whooped by a non-racist Caucasian. Okay? It's a whole different ball game in the South. The ignorance is thick, obtuse, acute ignorance. You know, these Caucasians down here think they still own a nigga. You understand? And they love pushing our buttons. And we got this online fake ass gender war going back and forth. And I'm right here on the front line. Okay? Along with another fellow warrior mother, black sister, queen, doing her thing. We fighting this beast, banging on these motherfuckers toe to toe. And I got niggas online talking cash money shit. Let me live, goddammit. You already had one shot. It didn't work. So take your L, put it in your fucking pocket and move the fuck around, okay? Because the most dangerous place for a motherfucker right now, especially a shit-stirring ass troll nigga, is in my path when I'm on a mission trying to right the wrongs and injustices done to not just me, but my future. My future. That's my children and all the things that I have taught them is at stake under the hands of white supremacy. When your family is at risk, when you're fighting to stay alive on some real shit, the last thing you want to do is step to me on some hating ass shit. That's the last motherfucking thing you want to do. So, I'm just saying, anybody can get it. I don't know why these niggas ain't learned up thus far from 2009 to 9 motherfucking years later. A hard head told a soft ass. And I've been very, very diplomatic with a lot of you motherfucking twisted individuals. Very diplomatic, because the difference between me and a motherfucking hater is I don't have to lie to turn shit all the way upside down. I don't have to pass empty threats. I don't have to get on camera and coon clown and fuck around. I don't have to do none of that. All I gotta do is tell the truth. Because you see, just like I see, I don't even have to make a big production. All I gotta do is sit here in front of this microphone and speak my motherfucking mind and tell the goddamn truth. And that in it of itself is enough to incite a catatonic seizure in some of these bitch ass niggas. You know, and a lot of times the reason why people talk behind my back is because they know better than to do it to my motherfucking face. So it's hating season. And just know that what goes around comes around. The energy that you put out is the same energy that you will get back. You know, and sometimes it comes so hard. The recipient always points the finger at the person that they tried to bully. In other words, the hater always is the victim and blame the person that they've been hating on all that time. You did this shit to me. No, I didn't. I didn't have to do shit. All I had to do was watch karma unfold and rain down on your address, because that bitch karma know where everybody live. Okay? Everybody. I don't have to do shit. Okay? People got a fetish for fucking with people that don't fuck with them. I mean, is my silent game so strong that it hurts your feelings so bad you gotta fucking start singing and tweeting my name now? You done ran out of people to fuck with? There's a pandemic of children in the Black community coming up fucking missing. It's a pandemic of civil service workers, public service employees abusing their authority. And I'm telling you, in the South, it's reckless. They're getting so reckless with it. You see the shit circling, breaking the internet with these entitled, racist white folks stepping all out of turn, all out the side of their neck. You feel me? Because they know now they cannot reign and rule with fear. They can't invoke fear from us. They can't incite us to cower down anymore. So now they want to use their personal bodyguards. Those that were sworn to uphold the Constitution have now began to put in place and launch a dictatorship. Because first comes liberty, then comes democracy, then comes the dictatorship. So now martial law is live and popping. Just in case y'all didn't know, we in the phase of moving into martial law, dictatorship. All you gotta do is look around at the sign of the times. Okay? It's hating season. You know? And y'all wanted the devil. You kept calling for the devil to present himself. You kept worshiping the evil entities and energies of this realm. He is the prince of this plane, Lucifer. Now we're looking at him face to face in the White House. Okay? And that ain't enough. God damn it, that's not enough. You gotta fuck with people that's struggling just like you. You gotta fuck with people who gotta live and pay bills just like you. You gotta fuck with people who going through real shit in real life, who have not even given you an inclination of a thought of a fucking memory. But you gotta fuck with people that's not fucking with you. That is insanity personified times 2. I'm telling you, mental illness is demonic possession. We are in a spiritual war for our very souls, for our very existence. And you got grown adults online fucking with each other like they at the 4th grade playground at recess. And got the nerve to sit high and look low on somebody else. Incredible. That's all I gotta say to that. It's fucking incredible. Taking each moment for granted that you have as a free individual, that you can come and go as you please. Take advantage of a venue like social media where you can reach people and assist people and show a different image of Black men and women. We have the power to change everything that has been programmed and labeled as a stereotype about the Black nation. We can change it in a matter of no time just by using social media. And how do we choose to spend our time? How do we choose to reach out to the next one, our fellow brother or sister? Hating, jealousy, envy, competition, rumors, gossip, elementary behavior. What's now a sin is righteous, and what was righteous is now a sin. I think that's how that go. My grandmother used to always say that when she would see people in the church who lack compassion and empathy. Because back in them days, Christianity was about empathy. It was a spiritual journey that was of a nature of philanthropy. Now, Christianity is just like capitalism. What's up, Silent J? It might be. It might be. But you know what? He might want to read. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. They can't get enough of me, babe. They love hating on the queen. You understand? Even when I'm silent, they can't help it. They can't help falling through because they're getting something from it. You know, like I said, you don't have to fucking like me, but you gonna respect me, motherfuckers. But it's good to see you, Silent J. I'm glad you fell through. You know, it's very fascinating to me. It really is. You don't like me. I'm fake. Right? I ain't shit. What's the other one? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm a hoe. Right? That's another one. I mean, if I'm all these things to you, why are you so interested in what I'm doing or what I'm not doing? Or if I'm watching you, watch me, nigga. Because what you see is what you get, and all the haters know that. On or off this bitch. It might be. I'm not gonna argue with you, Silent J, because you might be right. I haven't been keeping up with this and trolls and all that. I ain't even been paying it no attention. So you probably are correct. You feel me? But we gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Fuck them. See, it's a whole lot of growing that people need to do. You know, because words on a screen or a channel or an account or a page on social media, you know, can only do so much damage. And if the shit don't matter to you and you already know that you flawed, there ain't shit that's posted or said or live stream feed that can really fuck with me. Because I don't have a fuck to give at this point. Because I'm living. I'm doing me. I'm just trying to figure out why these niggas won't let me motherfucking live. I just want some peace. That's all. And I don't have to relinquish it to a coward ass nigga sitting behind a fucking camera or a mic. You feel me? Silent J said that channel is trying to make videos about Cliff's mom and she just passed away. Oh my God. Rest in power. I'm so sorry. Respect to the queen. I don't like that shit either. Silent J, that is the most deplorable, despicable shit, living or dead. Unreal. There's no low that they won't go to. You dig? There's no low that they won't reach for. There's a lesson in everything, though. It's just a matter if we're going to pay attention to that lesson and heed to it, or continue to do the same things that render the same results. And for any idiot to think that this daily ongoing grind of fuckery is entertainment, then I feel sorry for whoever has that view. I respect it, because you can't change how people feel or what they invest their time in. But I also don't have to agree with this shit or participate in it to have a valid stance about it, or even speak on it for that matter. You know, people love living by that double standard. If I can, you better take what I dish out, don't say shit. And if you respond, then I'm gonna be a bitch and act like a victim. You know, I nothing like a fucking coward. So I have taken the kid gloves off, all right? And I'm gonna put my ladyhood crown upside down over here on the side. And the next fucking little birdie that I hear tweeting about trying to shit on me, I don't give a fuck if it was 10 years ago. I got receipts, okay? So every lie that you tell, every insult you produce, every twisted mantra you can create, I have a receipt to refute and back up any factual information that I produce from my intellectual being. I can prove it. I can back the shit up that I say. If I said it, it happened. I don't have to lie to kick it. I don't have to fucking exacerbate shit. I don't have to fucking inflate a goddamn thing. And this goes for the motherfucking niggas offline too. And they know who the fuck they are. They still watching. You know? Now that Backpage done, you know, been done away with. You know, we know where all the creeps are at. All right? I was just telling one of my fellow witches, we both agreed that you got to study the positive and the negative, the yin and the yang, as above, so below. Just like you know about angels and protection and all things good and lovely and sweet, you need to verse yourself on all things ugly, dark, and demented and evil too, and be prepared. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And it don't got shit to do with material wealth at all. Because a man who is knowledgeable with ambition is a rich man. So, if you got any ounce of hateration left in your body for me, you better redirect that motherfucking energy somewhere else, because I am not fucking around with none of y'all motherfuckers. If you're not part of the solution, you are part of my fucking problem, and that's a threat to my well-being, my right to quiet enjoyment of this fucking life on this realm. And when you threaten my peace, you threatening me. And when I feel threatened, it ain't pretty. on the other side. Because I don't back down and I don't give a fuck when it comes to some random nigga, some sideline fucking wannabe shot calling nigga I don't give a fuck. So it is what it is. It just shows me that I must be doing something right. If every time I turn my back, it's some butthurt, soft ass, bitch made nigga who feel like they got curbed, like I owe them something, like they at a deficit because I'm no longer attached to they fucking rusty ass star. Why would I want to hitch my wagon to a rusty, funky, dented, damaged ass star? But you can't stop talking about me, though. Can't stop thinking about me. Can't stop trying to drag me into your cycle of dementia, delusion. I can't. I won't. And I don't mind tangling with the devil. Just give me more practice. I don't give a fuck. And anybody that ain't got their life in order so much that can't be advised, counseled, or even have a conversation and drop their defenses, it's always a competition of one-upsmanship. That's a very insecure individual. That's somebody who consistently needs outside validation. And I ain't the one to fucking give it to you. Because I don't need anybody to validate me. I don't need an outside source to put a stamp of approval on me to say that I belong here. The fact that I'm still breathing and standing on my own 10 toes validates me and my seed and my legacy and so on. The fuck you think this is? Don't nobody give a good goddamn about your opinion, because that's all the fuck it is. It's a fucking convoluted ass thought of opinion of a fucking stranger. And just because I graced you with an ounce of my goddamn energy and you could not comprehend where I come from and what I'm about, just because it was overwhelming for you to be in my goddamn presence, you got beside yourself and you decided you'd try to start some shit. And it didn't fucking go over very well. It made you look stupid. And you still look fucking stupid. And this pattern is going to be ongoing and probably till you fall over in your fucking grave. But just remember, when you do fall in that bitch, it's the same size as everybody else's. So it don't matter what the fuck you call yourself on this realm. Your ass is going back to the dirt where you came from when you damn dead. Just remember that. I mean, we only got one life to live. And it just never ceases to amaze me how some of these motherfuckers choose to spend their damn time. Like they got a reset button where they can look back over in the rearview mirror and say, you know what? I shouldn't have did that shit. Let me go back and redo it. We don't have that luxury. We don't have that option. So the fact that you choose to take, I don't give a fuck if it's 5 minutes out your day to bring your motherfucking ass my way on some bullshit, that tells me you are clearly just a really unhappy, unfulfilled person. And that is very unfortunate. And the people who condone that shit and they surround you with validation and encourage it, I'm here to tell you, you ain't got no fucking friends if that's the case. Once you reach a certain point in life, once you've lived and gotten life experiences and been exposed to certain things, you should have the discernment to be able to take the lesson out of those things that challenge your resilience. But no, instead, we're going to take up our time on a fucking social media platform talking about other motherfuckers. And then the misery is so deep, it must be regret. It's got to be a little bit of guilt and regret for a motherfucker to bring me up 2, 3, 4 years later after zero contact or interaction. People just don't think shit all the way through. Because the first thing I'm like, what the fuck they want with me? I don't fuck with them. Once it's done, it's done. Once we sever, cut ties, that's it. That's motherfucking overdone, dead. Stick a fork in that shit. I'm done. That's why I don't make it a habit of dropping names and putting fucking people's names in the title of my fucking shit. I don't even want to give them that much energy to be able to take my fingers and type somebody's name that I don't give a fuck about. Let alone speaking and repeating it. Redundant, repetitive, ongoing, saturated bullshit. It's just not worth my energy. I don't give a fuck what anybody else think about shit. I really don't. But I know I'm tired of listening to and having to deal with and clean and sweep my front stoop of this random litter that comes my way just like a fucking magnet. Like dust, just dust, stick to every fucking thing. And if you don't use the proper dust removal method, this shit just spread around and make it the shit more worse. That's how these motherfucking niggas are. Like dust. And you wipe at it, trying to remove the dust, and it just keep flying all around, irritating the fuck out of you. That's how it is on social media. With these dysfunctional, mutated niggas. Unfortunately, there's part of the community that have a purpose, and I'm just convinced that their purpose is just to be as irritating as they can, like dust particles. So if that's their fucking purpose, fine. But just redirect that shit somewhere else. That's all I care about. Leave me the fuck alone. Because if there was any question about how I feel about a certain particular select group of motherfuckers, I'll clarify it one more again, because a lot of times you got to repeat shit to niggas over and over about 100 times before they comprehend you once. So let me make things clear. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't want to give a fuck about you. Never did really give a fuck about you, at least the way that you think I did. And we all know the real. And I really don't want to embarrass nobody, especially the main ones running their fucking mouth. I don't want to embarrass you, but I will if you don't shut the fuck up. So my advice would be to protect your position, get back in your motherfucking lane, and stop fucking with me. Because there's nothing that can make me lose my patience faster than a demon that won't go the fuck away. So, silence, motherfuckers don't understand that because they have no decorum, no class, no intellect, and no real soul. So I see quiet silence sitting on my fucking throne that I built with the fucking bricks somebody else threw at me, goddammit. I'm over here minding my motherfucking business, and that still gives you some type of feeling of dissatisfaction. And again, that tells me you one miserable bitch. If me being silent is bothering you, if me not fucking with you is bothering you, then something is wrong with you. That's something that just really, it puzzles me. It's like I don't even fuck with you. Like why are you bothered? Why are you pressed? Is it because I don't fuck? Somebody was bold enough to admit it one time. I think it was a training class or something I was taking for some type of certification, CPR or something. And this white chick just kept trying to strike up a conversation and get all in my fucking business and just on and on. Every day it was something. The class was only 2-3 weeks or some shit, 4 weeks. It was something I can't remember. 5 weeks of CPR and first aid training. That's for the 2-year card. The 2 and the 4-year certification. And you get down deep into a lot of shit that normal standard CPR classes don't cover. So, we have our class time session, then we have hands-on session to practice the techniques we learn. She just always wanted to be up in the fucking mix, all up in my shit. And because I would not validate her, because I would not give her the energy that she wanted from me, I'm like, why the fuck you pick me? All these motherfuckers in this class, there's 15, 25 of us in here. Why me? I'm very introverted. I don't want people, don't get hi, good morning. Let's do this. We here to learn, goddamn it. We ain't here to have tea. She got pissed because it was all business. Hi, good morning. Yeah, no. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow. I wouldn't be her friend. You see the entitlement people have? Even in their misery, they still feel entitled to fuck with people. So she started talking all kind of shit to other classmates after we finished the course, just going around questioning, trying to investigate, trying to figure out what the fuck made me tick. You know her? What is it about me she don't like? How come you won't be nice to me? Like a little kid. And we all licensed professionals up in here. And this side hole, this jump off, this closet racist Becky bitch just will not get off my fucking sports bra strap. Okay? Just all on my damn, just all in my fucking aura, all in the Kool-Aid. And so I bumped into her later, and I'm like, what the deal is? I mean, what's wrong? Why are you so fucking sprung on me? I don't do chicks. I don't get down. I'm not with the fucking swirl in the lady pond or whatever fuck y'all do. I'm just me. Let me be me. Let me live. Damn. And you know what she said? She said, I was just upset because you wouldn't talk to me. You wouldn't be my friend. I really thought you were a cool person, and I thought you might be cool to be friends with. And I said, well, that's up to me to decide that, though, not you. And of course, she went into that whole spiel of, reverse racism and, black women have attitudes towards white women because we jealous of them and they have it easier in life than we do. And that's why I don't want to talk to her, because she felt that maybe I would feel that she was competition, and if we was friends, and maybe she would get more attention than I. All this shit, just all kind of garbage. I just hadn't listened to her. I just listened. I'm like, oh, really? That's what you think? That's what you think would have happened if trying to justify the fact that I just didn't want to fuck with her. I'm like, whatever help you sleep at night. If that's what you think, after I've explained to you that I'm not interested in any new friends, male or female. I roll solo dolo. I'm lone wolf. I don't want no fucking new friends. But you feel entitled to try to fucking make my goddamn life miserable because you was rejected, because your offer of friendship was not accepted. I didn't accept your fucking philanthropic hand of friendship. Fuck you. Fuck you think this is? And it's the same type of shit that these people do online. I can't get your attention. You won't be my friend. So I'ma attack you. What's happening, JLJ? So this heifer, she really was mad at me because she felt like I'm a white girl. You should be my friend because I'm a white girl, and I'm not like those other white people. I actually like you niggers. And she was insulted because I really. So that, saying all that to say this, that's what I really feel goes through these niggas' mind. This bitch is not paying me no goddamn attention, so I need you front and center. So let me just call out her name and tack on some old wore out, bullshit to it. See if I can get a rise out of her, because I need some attention. You know, go find your mama and ask her to hug you and give you all the love that you didn't get when you was growing up. It ain't never too late if she's still alive. You know, go fuck with your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Go fuck with her. The one that you said you didn't have. But you do, and trust Mary, but didn't get married. But go fuck with the people that will put up with your shit. Because 99% of these niggas online, I would have to kill you before I sit and endure the torture of living under the same goddamn roof. Because I want to live. I don't know about nobody else. I don't want to be in an orange jumpsuit. Because it'll be a fucking murder scene if something, the motherfucking step in my front door with the type of behavior I see. It amazes me that some of these people got spouses and significant others doing the shit that they do online. But what did Jesus say? Forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they doing. They so used to dysfunction, and it's just like it don't exist. That's how they are. Well, you crazy and fuck they are. What's up, LJSR Missy? In the house. It's been a minute. Where you been, girl? I'm just trying to live, sis. I mean, there is people still talking about me. I haven't been on here in a whole what? I don't even know. I lost count about how long it's been since I did a live stream on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But the niggas is restless. We got a new season. The turn of the season. We got spring turning into summer, turning into hating season. Girl, I've been banging on this beast. You will not believe all that has transpired since the last time you and I have had a powwow. You won't believe it. I got social services on my shit list. You know, we in a sparring match, Auntie. I've been targeted. I am a target of racism and white supremacy of the Confederate South. These crackers down here trying to kill me, girl. You hear me? And trying to kill me. So I'm at war. I've been at war. Straight up. I've been putting you to use all the information that I have been absorbing over the years. And it just it just ain't sitting well. It ain't sitting well with them. You know, white folks in the South don't like to be challenged. The worst threat is an educated, black, informed, conscious woman. Oh yeah, Southern whites are bold, very bold. And they don't understand that, Chicago sisters is a little bit more bold. We got a little bit more grit than these Southern nitwits. We don't scare easy. So I'm preparing for court on Monday. And this gonna make history. That's right. There is a difference between northern blacks and southern blacks. Yes, ma'am. And it is so infuriating how passive and subversive and skittish these niggas are down here. Okay. I'm just so fucking disgusted and disappointed at how unprotected we are. Okay. It's personified time 10. Black women, we already don't have shit. Okay. And to come to the South and have to be preyed upon, not just by these demonic crackers. Okay. The niggas ain't no better because they kowtow in the presence of a white man. But they poke their chest out when ain't nobody else looking, and it's just you, a sister, and this coon ass nigga. See, they're not used to a female G like me. They don't know how to handle somebody like me. They don't get it. And when these racist devils target one of us, the rest of us scatter like roaches, scared. And you know, there's one other mother who is going through the exact same thing as I am with her autistic son, or her autistic daughter. My apologies. Going through the same thing. And she found me through social media. This ties into what I was saying earlier about how we choose to spend our time online. Found me through social media. And we connected off of a common thread of racism and discrimination through abuse of authority of social services in the South. And this is a big state. And I'm currently 5 hours away from the original incident. And together, we have connected on a level that's way deeper than any type of bond could go, because we both know how it feels to be targeted and stalked and harassed by white supremacists directly, while these niggas are online daydreaming about me. Okay? Silent J Mister said, I'm from Indiana. At my job in Georgia, I got this old country nigga manager that throw you under the bus so quick. Okay? That's another thing. They gonna save they black ass, especially if they got a decent little position. Oh yeah, social services have quotas. Yes, ma'am. Because it's an unentitled federal grant funding region down here. And when you go to the rural South, I said this before, see, niggas don't want to learn shit. All they want to do is fight and attack black women and hating season. It is an unentitled region in the South because it's considered rural, and the majority of capitalism is fed through livestock and farmland down here. So they feel like them motherfuckers don't need no money because they already making money. You feel me? So the people who are employed by these farms and these sole proprietorships and these one-stop shops and shit that produce in large quantities, for example, soybean farms, they do that and supply McDonald's, and they make soy burgers. It's not beef. Okay? I don't know if y'all knew that. Monsanto, do your homework. Don't take my word for it. Corn, mass produced to supply these industrious factories with corn oil, canola oil, all that shit. Yeah, the burgers in the orange boxes made of soybeans and horse meat and shit. Chicken feet and damn buzzard wings. You don't know what the fuck is in there. All these caged chicken farms where they have caged birds walking around in their own feces. They injecting them with antibiotics, and we cook and eat that shit. We don't know what type of chemicals we're consuming and ingesting into our body that's causing all of these malfunctions, health problems, and so on. This ain't nothing new. But instead of understanding how these quotas work, we looking in a camera cooning. And I got a nigga across the country still talking shit about me while I sit here and stare the devil down face to face, nose to nose. That's incredible to me. That's some fucking crazy shit. And I bet you if there was an opportunity given to this motherfucker, he would run and dive underneath the front porch and cry like a bitch and suck his thumb if he had to endure what I have endured the past 7 motherfucking months, dealing with these cracking, racist ass, Confederate cross burning motherfucking KKK hood wearing bitches. Because I look over my left shoulder and my right shoulder, and I don't see no black man trying to stand up and make his presence known in the face of racism and white supremacy when a black woman and her children are in danger. All I see is hating season. And what's really despicable is, you know, a black woman can't do shit, whether she's a hoe, a housewife, a rebel, a militant, a teacher, a healer. It don't matter what the fuck we do. We can climb Mount Everest and pluck the moon out the fucking sky and lay it at some of these niggas' feet. That still ain't good enough. Because no matter what we do and how we try to make it and heal from the legacy of post-traumatic slave disorder, no matter what we do to try to right the wrongs that we have had to live through, it's always a nigga in the fucking sidelines ready to open season on hating on a black woman. No matter what type of battle she's facing, no matter what she's been through in her life, throughout her day, her week, her month, her fucking year, it's always one handful of cooning ass backward niggas on the sideline, waiting to either point their phallus, expecting a payout for providing an act of kindness to somebody who is truly struggling and trying to rebuild. Right, the spook who sat by the door. Exactly. You already in it. You already know. It's bad enough that I'm going up against bona fide racists on Monday. Single-handedly, I brought a whole facility that is run off of tax dollars, a whole group home by myself, I shut that bitch down. But I got a nigga across town who want to talk cash money shit about me. You help me figure that out. I just need to know how that works. It's hating season. I just want to know, why can't I live? What is it about certain blueprint of some of these niggas that just living, breathing, and existing on behalf of a black woman stirs their soul to be a hateful, spiteful, jealous, guilt-laden bitch? That's all I want to know. Because I've had it. I have had it. And it ain't about what was said, it's the principle of the whole thing. This whole cycle circle back around to the same thing. Dysfunction, narcissism, demonic possession, which translates into mental fucking illness. And everybody in denial. You can figure out how to hate, but you can't find no solutions. You can put all your energy, effort, money into a bunch of fuckery. And I know that if it's two of us facing this shit, it's got to be 2,000 more. But niggas don't read. We don't find shit out until the shit hits our front stoop. Then that's when the compassion and empathy kick in. It's just disgusting what I have seen among the black community, both male and female. This ain't gender specific, because our sisters do this sick shit too. You know, I see people posting shit, all kind of ignorant, childish shit. And the moment somebody shows their vulnerable need, who's suffering, going through hardships because of white supremacy, the same thing that created the African Holocaust, okay? The Asian Holocaust, the Native American Holocaust, all the brown people who died by the count of millions. They still counting. They still uncovering layers and layers upon layers of our ancestors who died at the hands of white supremacy, human trafficking. But I don't see nobody telling the Jews who allegedly survived the Holocaust to get over it. And every European who claims to have been oppressed by Nazism or whatever ism, they got their motherfucking reparations and retribution. Why is it only the brown folk have to get the fuck over it? And we have built this country with our blood, sweat, and tears, sacrificed generations of children at the hands of white people looking for entertainment, using our children as bait, using our children as decoy. But all we can do is listen to an irrelevant nigga manufacture a string of bullshit. That's all we could do. So I can't reach out to my Black community and get support. I can't reach out and say, you know what? Look at the hardship this has caused my family. And then you support and uplift and celebrate a motherfucker who call you stupid to your fucking face. Unreal. Incredible. Our babies are being kidnapped illegally, put in group homes and facilities to draw funding. So these ill-informed, inept, incompetent crackers can draw a paycheck. These are people who are trained to lie and dismantle the Black family. Social services is no different right now than Nazi Germany. Show me your papers, and if you don't have your shit in order, we're gonna take you and stuff you in a fucking padded room or a gated field, and we're gonna herd all the niggas in there and collect their monthly disability stipend so that we can feed our family. So while this motherfucking useless nigga is across town talking shit about me, or across the map, where the fuck he is, sitting in somebody's motherfucking basement, howling at the fucking moon and scratching at the door, I'm shutting down Grover, North Kakalaka. I'm a household name amongst the sheriff department. Why? Because that Black bitch with the mouth. Here she come again. Here she come again. Who she got with her this time? We thought that was an ignorant nigger there. And she come up in here and turn the whole fucking office upside down and leave. These is watch your mouth nigger type of crackers. You better watch your mouth, nigger. What you gonna do if I don't? I got hollow points too. And fight or flight. And I don't run from shit. And when you threaten my family and you come between me and my children, that's a goddamn dangerous place for you to be. That's like I told this nigga over here running loose lip nigga. I'm gonna fuck with you until I get tired if you don't move the fuck around. And people still don't understand. I've made examples out of a couple of these motherfuckers on here. Because when you fuck with my life, I'm gonna destroy yours, and it's gonna be so flawless and beautiful. You will want to take goddamn notes of how well I fucked you over. So I'm just saying, somebody help me find my priorities. I mean, I'm just saying, can I live? Can I fucking live? You know, that's why they killed Malcolm. That's why they murdered Martin. That's why they set him up. That's why all the militant, progressive, Black examples of nationhood are dead now. All because of power, greed, control, jealousy, hatred, Leviathan. That's why. And these motherfucking niggas are scared to die. They afraid to give up their comfortable seat on the sideline. Keyboard courage having niggas will chime in and toss your ass right under the train before they stand up and do their due diligence to protect their black nation. That ain't my bitch. I'm not fucking her. Why should I look out for her? That's the mentality of many of these niggas. Exactly. They were in cahoots with the oppressor, just like what Harriet Tubman. She said, this pipe ain't for the white folk, okay? I got this strap for the charlatan niggas who don't know they slaves. Just like the white folks down here, it's a lot of them, especially from that region, from Grover. It's white folks in Grover that's racist and don't fucking even know they racist. That's just how fucking ignorant, not ignorant, ignorant they are. They do. They admire white dominance. That's perfect. The power or the illusion of power and control of white male supremacy. If I get a nice car and a big old house and have some bitches, as long as I get my little willy wet, then I'm a man, because I make the money and I call all the shots. And at the end of the day, you a miserable coward because you have a price. You worship money. That means there is a price that you will pay to cross me and anybody else you so see fit. What's that man and whip ass? So the black nation have their priorities all fucked up. We talk about it. We look into it, sit and debate about it, have conferences about it, capitalizing off of people's vulnerability and ignorance. And these hotep wannabe black power, fake ass, transparent, counterfeit niggas pouring thousands of dollars into their pocket. And they laughing at you all the way to the bank, dummy. You see more and more scandal coming to the surface. The veil is lifted now. And it's amazing how addictive dysfunction is. You addicted to dysfunction, you just can't stop that automatic deposit. You giving these people your hard-earned money and then turn around and shit on folk who are really, truly going through something. Truly. This other young lady fighting with social services, they're trying to make her go into premature labor. She's expecting another child. Beautiful family, beautiful woman, amazing mother. Okay, no teps and ho-teps, okay? H-O-E, ho-ass niggas. Beautiful woman. Because of what social services has done, we barely can make ends meet. We got attorney's fees. Still intertwined with our monthly bills. Still got mouths to feed. Still got grandbabies to help support. But 1,000 miles away to the north, I got a soft ass nigga flapping his dick suckers. Okay? while I live. And right out the opposite side of their neck, you want to start preaching about the Black community and what needs to be done and what's wrong with us as Black folks and how fucked up Black men in America are and how whorish and subpar Black women are and all this bullshit. And ain't nobody lifting a finger to step down off their soapbox to say, you know what, let me do something real. Let me get my hands down into this real live war we fighting out here. But no, they're going to remain in their comfort zone and let somebody else prioritize their life for them because they can escape reality through social motherfucking media. Unbelievable. So, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's hating season. Fuck y'all haters. Because I'm just trying to live. And it might turn around some of that depression, some of that apathy, if you get up off your ass and actually try to learn compassion, real, genuine compassion. Something that's organic, something that comes from a place within you that's not fake, that's not a persona, that's not an act. Maybe you might find your goddamn purpose if you do some shit like that. Because I don't have to bite my tongue in mixed company around white folks. If I see with my third eye a fucking racist, I'm going to let you know that's what the fuck I see. You know, when these motherfuckers roll up on me, I don't, oh, well, hi, how you doing here? I'm like, you fall the fuck back. I don't fucking, we don't get down like that. Mind your business. You know, I just, it's very disheartening. And it's infuriating at the same time to just see how passive our people are here in the South. Tuck the tail and run. Unbelievable. And we don't even realize that if we stand up, if we just stand the fuck up and stop buck dancing and shuffling and bowing down, all we got to do is stand the fuck up and it'll be all over with. It will be over with. I have had more confirmation than I've ever had before about the level of incompetency of white folks. In this past 4 years of being in the South, they invent their own fucking reality, their own code. They do not comprehend logic and facts. They do not. 99% of them. Okay? Them let me speak to the manager type bitches. They don't know what the fuck they doing. I'm just here to confirm this shit for those of us who's woke. You got motherfuckers, doctors, lawyers, judges, social workers, you know, in these positions who can barely fucking read. Illiterate ass professionals. Go figure. Somebody help me with that oxymoron. You got circuit court clerks, a goddamn clerk sitting in the seat of a magistrate. inept and incompetent and illiterate. How the fuck does that work? You can't even spell. You don't know how to file proper legal documentation. You don't speak the proper terminology and language. You haven't even been to school for paralegal certification. And you sitting on the motherfucking bench in a courtroom deciding on people's lives. And here we sit listening to a ashy motherfucker on the other side of the world talking shit about me. Little old me. While I'm in a law library, while I'm researching attorneys for civil rights, class action lawsuits and shit, while I am robbing Peter to pay Paul to get support from a black community that want to see me dead faster than the cracker do. I can't tell you how many males, I'm not going to say men because men don't fuck around like that. But how many black males have came to bring nothing but more aggravation to my situation? That's why I don't talk to a lot of motherfuckers. That's why I don't have to use social media as a form of currency, attention. Because everybody that say they want to help ain't trying to help you. You come with a friendly face and a whole lot of what ifs just to see what you can get out of the whole equation. Oh, what she going through something. All I got to do is put on the compassionate hat, fake it. She might give me a little coochie if I throw her a couple of dollars. Then at least I can break my fucking 30-day drought. A coochie. A no coochie. Whatever. Attention whores. Just because I'm going through something don't mean my fucking common sense and logic ain't working. Just because I might seem a little frantic, slightly desperate, pressed a little bit, stressed out, pissed off, ready to kill a motherfucker, that don't mean my radar ain't working. I still see you, nigga. And you ain't no better than Whitey over here, capitalizing off of disabled black children, using them in a cattle call to collect federal taxpayer dollars. This is how they make a fucking living. And then the babies in foster care, we're not even gonna go there. So I don't have I don't want to hear shit from none of these niggas. I'm telling you, I can go on and on. I don't want to hear shit. Keep my motherfucking name out your mouth, because I'm out here working. I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do for my people and my legacy. Ain't nobody paying me to do shit. Ain't nobody giving me no money to pay my goddamn bills, get me a vehicle to drive around in that costs twice as much as a house, and all that stupid front and floss and time wasting bullshit. Ain't nobody holding me down. But I sure hear a lot of people talk shit about me. I mean, when is enough enough? You know, when y'all gonna just fuck each other up and get out of our way, those of us who are trying to actually make something happen and make a goddamn difference? Just constipated with dysfunction. Can't even hold it all. Just gotta spill out on folk that ain't even thinking about you, that don't have a forethought of what your day consists of. I don't give a fuck. And these are the same type of niggas that got about 15, 25 different baby mammies sitting online trying to slut shame a black woman because she won't have sex with you or she won't comply in whatever way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Fuck me too. We need to go back and rewind this shit to the 70s and 80s. No mean no, goddammit. How many women have you seen these niggas stalking and harassing and lurking around our pages and social media accounts because we will not pay attention to their fuckery? And the shit don't work. I'm still here. I come back whenever the fuck I feel like it. I say what the fuck I want still. And what Cardi B say, if I see you and I don't speak, that means I don't fuck with you. If I don't speak to you, I don't fuck with you. So what the problem is? The lack of my attention. That's the only thing that makes sense. The lack of the black woman's investment in your fuckery. What the fuck you need my approval for? You got everybody else's around you. That ain't enough? You got your little minions. Leave me out of that shit. I'm not here to fortify your power structure. I'm here to maintain mine and empower those who come to want something to take away that's useful. But now these motherfuckers, they want tangible shit. Well, you know what? I gave you a $10 donation 2 years ago, so let me get some coochie. It don't work like that. To place a monetary value on a woman and her anatomy, just because you show her an act of kindness, that means she's supposed to just gamble away her soul because you showed up with a dick. You got a phallus. So we entitled to drop and split and spread them. Y'all niggas got it all the way fucked up. Just some real demented, sick shit. So, you know, while you talking shit, since you can captivate an audience and you can enthrall the people, you know, hundreds upon hundreds of people, you can captivate them with all kind of bullshit. Why don't you speak up for a black woman? Why don't you find some of these women who are really going through some real shit in life? Why don't you change your tune? Why don't you pick up a fucking law book and step to these goddamn congressmen and change some laws and force them to live by their fucking playbook? It's the just us system. So they only fuck with us. All right. So why don't you stand up and start empowering some of these young boys in the streets who want to Twitter bang, arguing back and forth on social media, impregnating, beating, and abusing little black girls? They get it from you. While you sitting on social media bickering back and forth with other grown adults, your children who are watching and listening to every fucking word you say are acting out the dysfunctional shit that they see you do. And they do that with their peers. But instead, we got these motherfucking niggers would rather conjure and summons me out of my real life back to an altered sense of reality on fucking social media so they can draw attention to themselves and feel empowered that they have live stream a string of insults to a complete stranger who have not had contact with in over 2 calendar years. Just unbelievably retarded. That's the best term in my lexicon. Retarded. That's a retarded nigga. And I'm looking at the whole situation. I'm looking at my son, who is high functioning and autistic. I'm looking at the 18-year-old young lady who's going through the same thing my son is going through right now. And her mother. And they adjudicated our babies incompetent in the most illegal, illicit fashion. These motherfucking social workers committed a felony against my son and my family. And it's one nigga or a couple, I don't know. Because Silent J said there was a troll in the chat room. So that could be another nigga. Just can't live without me and shit. So I tell you what, since you talking shit, why don't you drop a few coin on a fucking sister? Why don't you upgrade me then, nigga? How about that? Why don't you put your lips to use and stop sucking dicks long enough to speak something useful? Why don't you use your platform to uplift a woman or a family or a mother that needs some support and exposure to what's going on in her life and lend some damn support? That's too much. That's not exciting enough. I tell you, you get real excited when you see social services coming to your front door fucking with you, and how they so goddamn scared of one black woman they need 12 white cops just to come have a meeting. That's the kind of fucking shit I've been through. Try living in the thick of the capital of the KKK in Cleveland. That is the fucking home chapter, the home base of KKK. You literally see a frame that's a cross, so they can burn a cross. Still riding on horses with hoods on and shit. So try that. Let's see how exciting that is for you while you talking cash money shit. But see, we don't have warriors no more. We don't have true leaders. We don't have anything to show as an example. Everybody's scared. Everybody want to be a bully. Everybody want to be YouTube famous. Everybody want to be on Instagram. Everybody want to display the illusion of importance. So just let me live. If you can't help, if you don't want to support, if you don't want to see anything come about from my direction, just let me live. I don't understand why something that's so displeasurable to you is so important and interesting. I'm building something slowly but surely. There's something there and it will manifest. I'm only one person, a force. So if I don't got shit, I ain't about shit, I'm fake, now I'm full of shit, then why is this little bitty small little corner that I'm building on such a threat? Why are you threatened? Why do you need my energy and attention and validation? Why? What inspired you to utter my name through your filthy ass lips? You starting to tell on yourself and expose yourself even further, because the more you lie, the more people catch on to your lies. The more you try to deflect to escape whatever mess you made, to try to use me to pivot from it. That's you, not me. I can't help you. And frankly, I wouldn't spit on you if you was on fire. So I got to get out of here because I got an early morning in the morning. I got to meet with real lawyers and find some real money to help pay for them motherfuckers. On top of doing what we all should be doing, is going to work. Then when I get done with that, I got to figure out how to get the rest of my family to Grover, North Carolina, right back in the thick of these racist ass crackers, so we can fight for justice for my son. So keep talking shit, but watch me work. I hope you got a pen to take fucking notes, because we're gonna have to deal with this shit as long as there is a racist white motherfucker. We're gonna have to teach our children what to look out for. And any time that you can condone it, mock it, make a mockery of what our ancestors have gone through, so that we could sit here and speak on social media. You know, they want to take this shit back to the day where they could just roll up in your crib and snatch your ass up out of it. It's happening right before our very eyes. Make America great again. What the hell do you think that means? That means you too. You're not exempt while you talking shit. Just when you think it'll never happen to you, you'll wake up and be living your worst fucking nightmare. And that's how you can tell a lot of these niggas ain't been through shit, because that's all they do is talk. You never see them do anything to lend a hand or offer any assistance to anyone. It's all flaky, fake, phony pomp and circumstance. That's all it is. Superficial bullshit. And it's unreal. Some of the black women that co-sign and agree with and coddle this nigga. It's just mind blowing. So disappointing. But a black woman to have standards, let somebody come along. You know what? You ain't shit. You fake. That's because they've never been through anything real. They never had a moment of clarity or lived through a real live situation without having somebody come and bail their asses out. And then 90% of what they have to suffer through is by their own doing. They fucked themselves up. And had nothing to do with racism, white supremacy. That's just mental illness, poor choices, and lack of accountability. So, it is what it is. So, y'all be careful. It's hating season. It's hating season. We got 5 seasons now instead of 4. Winter, spring, summer, fall, hating season. So, I'm going to go on and get out of here. Get me a little sustenance. And we're going to try to pull this rabbit out this hat. And for anybody that's so moved to Justice for James campaign, my son, we're trying to reunite my special baby back with his family. By the hands of social services, he was illegally kidnapped from our home as of September 22nd last fall. And we're trying to bring exposure to our situation. We need sound, solid legal references for civil attorneys. And if you have it to spare, we welcome monetary donations as well. You can send it to my channel because it goes directly to him. Everything that we bring in goes directly to this project, Justice for James. You can also donate at justiceforjames1994@gmail.com. That's his PayPal. So we're working hard here, and I'm trying to keep this boat afloat on top of fight the devil, hold down a job, and take care of the remainder of my family. And if we can't ever get it together, this is just further confirmation that we're doomed as a culture. And our children that's growing up now, throughout middle school, high school, elementary school, they are in for a rude awakening. Because all this smoke and mirrors about racism doesn't exist, and the new millennials, they don't play with that shit. That's much bullshit. It's all a diversion tactic. So keep your eyes open. Don't just listen to my words. Pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Match up the behavior with my warning, with my message. That's all I'm saying. So one unity, solidarity is what we need, because they uphold each other even in all the wrongdoing that they commit. It doesn't matter how vile the act is, they are going to make sure they go to every effort to cover it up. That's solidarity. They work in conjunction with each other. You did that shit. You were stupid for that shit. Now we got to fix it. Now, just think if the Black nation had that same mentality and put that same energy behind righteousness. But that's over everybody, a lot of people head. So that's over a lot of people head. So I'm out. Peace. One love. Be good to yourself and each other. And we're gonna kick it on out with the rest of Juice World. Lucid dreams. Cause these niggas is dreaming.